Kids.
We're live. Are you all right? Good evening, people. Good evening, my patriot buddies and pals and sisters and brothers from other mothers from different. Oh, I gotta stop saying. You're right there, buddy.
Oh, hello, everybody. I am. I am. How are we this
So
evening?
I put that this is an open chat.
Okay.
Um,
Sounds like a plan to me.
um, I'm
So
not
we
sure
have
how
a
that's gonna
bit
go.
to.
It's Sunday night at August 18th at 9:34 Eastern time.
A bit to talk about.
Easy
Howdy,
come,
howdy, howdy,
easy go.
howdy. So let me do some sharing and we'll start
Well,
some
that's what I was
talkaging.
doing. We'll see
Some
if anybody comes on
talkaging.
tonight. I don't know. Sundays are fun day, funny days. Fun days.
Some
Sunday,
you
fun
just
day.
love Sunday.
So I think we're gonna do that. If it says open chat, we're gonna put the phone number, which I'm going to try next. Well, we'll see if anybody comes in this late. Otherwise, we'll just do a quick rundown on whatever Joe wants to talk about. It's a couple things. Some asked me about my notes. Those are just my notes. I don't care if you see them. It's just to remind me of things. Some things come to mind, other things come to mind. Is that Darian?
Yeah,
Um,
we're live already.
yeah, we're live, buddy.
Just put them to the side for me, please. Okay. Thank you.
There were a
Love
couple
you.
stuck out
Thank
that I
you.
didn't
He made us
explain.
dinner. He's the top.
He is a good kid. Yeah, all three of them are good kids. So, um, we'll see if I can post actually.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Where is this phone number now? Can we not put the link in the and then pin it? Put the link in the chat? I'm not really.
And should be able to.
We should.
Oh, show what? For sure, man. Let me see. Right there. That's YouTube. Let me see if I can find it for you.
Still getting used to how to do this. So we were going to do
Mhm.
this tomorrow, and we'll probably do it again tomorrow because we're just trying it out. It will always be a different number, but we'll pin it in the chat.
Mhm. I don't know that.
What were they mentioning about my, oh, what was
Should
it? Now I
be
gotta look at my, because I was sharing the screen the whole time, because I don't care. There's nothing, I'm not hiding anything. Not that I knew I was still sharing, but I was sharing a few videos, so I just don't care. But yeah, who doesn't take notes? And that was the notes mostly on the Elon Musk conversation with Trump, which I think is tomorrow again. I think they're
Mhm.
having another one. We gotta check that. Yeah, I already opened up a new notes, but that one, what were they talking? Somebody asked
For
me
some reason on the computer, while I'm sitting on the computer right now, I can't find out how to get the number off the computer, but I can get it definitely off of the phone when I'm in on my phone.
All right, hold on.
So weird.
Trying to figure out, okay, this I could do later. Now I know everybody that Trump said. Trump said a couple of, that's right, I didn't go. I don't think I mentioned the ones that he said between the line kind of stuff. Okay. Let me see. Let me see. YouTube. Post me. It's in the view on the top right. Look at the view on the top right.
Yeah. Speaker gallery, self view, non video show meeting timers.
They did change it. Hold on. That's
Yeah, it's all changed. Everything's all different on this thing. They went and they
it's
just did
in the
an upgrade.
participants.
Yeah. Huh?
Hold on. I think I know how to do it. I think. I dare to think. I dare to think.
Let's
Oh
see.
my goodness. They
I still,
hate when we dare to think,
You like your
don't
burger
they?
fully cooked?
yeah, just not, mom does. So I usually cook them that way, but mine just a little under. Just, just a
Why?
little
Do you
under.
guys like it?
Why?
I like mine a little under, not quite, just a little. Yeah,
Boy, oh boy, oh boy.
it's doesn't matter.
Wait, that will paste the.
I just dig that you did it, but
Oh, that's the phone number? Maybe
so
that's the phone number.
I was
Joe,
looking at
you're not
stuff.
helping me, brother. Never mind. 829
Mm,
14994. That seems like too many. How many numbers do we have?
quite a few.
Three, four, five, six. I thought it was
You know
only.
what? Hold on a second. Maybe it's in here because I was just on my phone first, right?
It's okay. We're still waiting for people. That's the
Oh
thing
yeah,
about.
here you go.
I mean,
I got it.
we'll
I don't have the passcode, but I do have the number.
oh, what's the number?
829-1499-4755.
That was the number.
Mm-hmm.
So I did. Okay.
That's the number we're using now.
So if I send it, I should be able to pin it, right?
But I don't have the passcode. But if you send an invite from this right now, they should be able to just come in without even using the passcode or anything.
See, but I pinned it on top.
Okay. They shouldn't need it, but
I know. I know. I
they
should be able to
can.
put the well, what happened? It didn't. I'll figure that out. I'll do that again. But if they have the number, oh
If they
wait.
need the passcode, I'll come in on my phone and we'll get it that way. No worries.
Wait. Silly blah.
And
Blah.
never a worry. All right,
Where would
let's
it
see.
be? Up there would the passcode be? I remember where it used to be. Why do they change it and like not? Oh wait, invite. Oh, okay. Oh, look at this. Invite people by contacts.
Mm-hmm.
Now I see the phone number. Okay. Copy invitation. Meeting passcode. Got it.
Go.
I found what I was looking for. It's different, but that's fine. It says contact
Good.
Zoom rooms, desk phones, because people can call in with their phone. They don't,
Right.
right? But they have to have the
Yes.
Zoom, but they
Mhm.
could do it through their phone. So,
Right.
and then email. So I could copy the that. I don't remember being able to do that.
Mm.
All right.
Do you remember the other night when we were talking about that Title IX thing?
Yes. Yes, I do.
Well, and we said this the Supreme Court struck it down, right? What it was Joe Biden and Kamala
No,
Harris
the
were trying
Supreme
to let
Court.
yeah,
Oh,
they were
yeah, yeah.
trying to let the boys and girls bathrooms. That's what that was all about. Allowing the
It's
transgendered.
more than just that. Yeah.
Well, that's what this is saying. So basically, that's basically what it was. And it was a 5-4 ruling. Dealt a fatal blow to that thing, to the Biden Harris rule.
Hmm.
Yeah, see, you know what, man? That Neil Gorsuch, he sided with the liberals on that.
Did he?
Yeah, he sides a lot with the liberals being a,
Portia?
yeah, yeah. Neil Gorsuch, uh,
Portia.
Gorsuch,
Yeah.
the
I know the name. I
supposed to
kind
be
of.
conservative,
Yeah.
but he sides a lot with the Democrats.
Hmm.
He really
What does
does.
that tell us?
Hmm. Yeah.
Sunday night, nobody wants to come on. We'll see. See,
Yeah,
we have to,
give it a
but
bit.
tomorrow I will. I have it all prepared. You just have to tell me what time you want to go on, Joe. My time, Eastern.
Hmm.
And then I'll put it in a meme. In fact, I made us. Did you see
Well,
the?
before we get off, we'll decide. How's that?
No, I don't care. Did you see the little rags and warrior cat thing I made?
Yes. Wait a minute. Where did you put it at? No, I didn't.
I put it on one of our shows. I don't know.
I'll have to
There's a
look.
bunch of different. Who is the fucking? I actually made a GIF, and even though apparently China or their devices or their GIF makers say it's a
Mm,
GIF, Facebook says no, it's not a GIF. It has too many frames. So I'm sitting there, I'm erasing frames, and it ruins it. So this one I didn't erase. I'm gonna have to make it a short or something. I hate that. I hate it. But I also love doing those things. You're right. Oh, my poor phone and my computer is filled with crap. Why did I have to be such a retarded artist?
because that's who you are.
Thanks, Joe.
But no, you're not retarded. I would not say retarded. Artist, yeah, but not retarded. I don't know where you coming up with
Some
that word.
artists work with retardants.
I don't know where you came up with that term.
I just snuck out. All right, so what else did you want to talk about? Because,
Well, there's a
oh,
lot of
look,
stuff
there's
there.
Instagram.
You
My nephew
know,
will be so proud.
hmm I,
Sorry.
no worries. Never worry. I think, I think I've been looking through the news and a lot of this election thing is going to be all about, especially this next couple of weeks, because of the DNC. It's all going to be about the illegal alien,
Hmm.
because that's what I'm really seeing. I mean, my gosh, a lot of this is bad. There was a man, there was a man that spoke at the rally from Venezuela. He said he said that his parents, his I think it was his grandparents had migrated from Cuba to Venezuela for a better life because of communism. And they warned the Venezuelan people that they were headed that way uh, when all that crap happened down there in Venezuela.
Right.
And it did happen. He moved up here and he talked at the Wilkes-Barre. That's how you say that city, right? Wilkes-Barre, uh, Pennsylvania, at the rally there. That's a pretty big place there, Wilkes-Barre.
I did not. I don't know. That's the
Yeah,
first I've heard of it. So
It's in Pennsylvania, but that was the last place he did the rally, and that's where that guy spoke. You know, and
I
and
have
then
not
look,
the intention.
look,
Yeah.
well,
Go on.
look at this one lady. I think I mentioned that I've mentioned this before that the government is actually giving these illegal aliens money to buy vehicles. They didn't give you any money as an American citizen, but they're giving them the illegal aliens money. So this lady, she bought a food truck, right? Where's she at? She's a U.S. military veteran. She worked real hard to get the money and purchased a truck for $25,000, a food truck. And she paid cash for the truck. And now she wants to sell it because she wants to move on. She's doing a little bit better. She's going to move on. So she's selling the truck and she found somebody to buy the truck. And she's very thankful that somebody's buying her truck, her food
Right.
truck. But it just happens to be an illegal alien. And he's being given, he doesn't have any money. He has no credit. He has nothing, but he has a voucher from the US government saying that he's going to be given the money to buy this truck. I mean,
Oh,
she couldn't get
no.
credit. She couldn't get credit. She couldn't get credit because of the color of her skin, is what she says. So she worked hard to get the truck. She paid cash, worked real hard. It's just, I mean, and then see, so she's complaining about that. Guess who heard?
Yeah.
President Trump's campaign.
Ah, go figure.
Yeah, he heard. They heard. So Preston Myers of the Trump campaign, he comes on and he says, "Your video exposed them for everything they are. It exposed Kamala Harris for exactly how big of a failure she is and how much of a deception she is to the American people." So there you go. So
Hmm.
you vote for them, more of that, more of that. It's just not right, man. But I've been saying that they're giving money and giving things to these people where the American people don't get nothing. See, you know what it seems like to me? I was just thinking about it. They how they moved all of our production, everything we made, everything that America started,
Hmm.
everything that America started, they moved to other countries, and now other countries produce this product. So what it seems to me that what they're doing, in fact, is since all those people, when we were making all this stuff and making it better and making the world better and bringing ourselves up, they were all just lazing around, not doing nothing. Now we're
Right.
doing lazing around, not doing
Not doing
anything.
nothing.
And they're doing what we were doing, what we taught the world how to do.
They like to put things in our heads.
Mhm.
To be honest, we can't trust anything we read here. I mean, hmm,
I'm
anything.
so confused anymore. It's just so wrong.
We don't know exactly what's going on with immigration. We heard that, say, Tyson wanted to hire 50,000 immigrants, illegal immigrants. Well, they're going to have to pay the price because I guarantee more people find injustice in that than they
Mhm.
feel sorry for these immigrants. Because it's not fair when you're taking jobs away for people who worked here to become citizens, who didn't walk illegally over the border, who had to come here from Eastern Europe, and it took them time and learning and pledging. Come on.
Well, the
Nobody's
DNC
that
starts
stupid.
tomorrow. The DNC starts tomorrow and starts in Chicago.
The
Okay.
communist DNC.
Exactly. But you know
Can
what?
you
There's
say
more. There's
communist
there's
with
so many
me?
Democrats that are illegal aliens that are supposed to descend on Chicago on this thing. You've already got those pro-Palestinian people already protesting
Oh my
in
God.
Chicago. How is this even right?
It doesn't
That
even make
another country
sense.
can protest our government?
Where?
Who the fuck are these people? We don't have nothing to do with Palestine. Well, I know we do, but they should be
Ah,
protesting over there, not here.
stop it.
I don't want nothing to do with those countries over there myself. But
Uh,
anyways, I thought there was something on here that they said they shut down downtown Chicago, shutting it all the way down. Said something earlier to you about this.
Nobody's
Um,
in the chat? Holy shnikes, everybody's sleeping today. That's all right. I took a nap. Joe took a nap. We had long days.
I
But
feel pretty
if you want
good,
to
man.
watch us later. If not, I don't know. See, I have a few things I want to say with conspiracies, but it's nothing major. I prefer people to ask at this point.
I wonder
Okay.
what's going to happen in Chicago during this DNC um this thing going to happen tomorrow, starting tomorrow. I wonder how violent these people are going to become. I wonder how violent it's going to become. You know, it just
Why would you assume it will become violent? I'm not
I
saying
don't
it's a bad
know
assumption, but
because of the protesters, the pro-Palestinian protesters are already there.
why would they?
Then you've got 15,000 other new illegal immigrants coming in at the same time. So I don't know, man. They're and it's just nothing is definite, and
Oh, you
just
win.
something doesn't seem right. That's all I say.
This is good. Let me see.
And when it doesn't seem right,
What, they're not, what are they?
I don't know.
No, Mom, I didn't fucking hear you. I'm cooking fucking food.
Oops, sorry.
Everybody's a little upset in that house. That's all right. Um, well, I agree with Joe, but to me, it's the people that are coming over the border now are doing it by themselves. And oh my goodness, how did I forgot. I took out okay. Um, and they have money to come over here. They're not poor immigrants. They got phones, they have Nikes, they have jeans and
They have everything we
backpacks.
don't have anymore. Y'all
Well,
know
I'm
what
not,
you're talking
there's no
about.
competition. I'm just saying what they do have. Okay, so they're not like these poor people.
Mm-hmm.
They're of, you know, a younger men to middle-aged men, mostly not family. So
Mm-hmm.
who are these people? To me, they're not regular immigrants. But I've said that before that I think
Right.
they're, and it's funny because Helen said something very similar about them being part of the UN. She said it different, but I was like, we're so on the same wavelength. We talk, but it's not like every day, like Joe and
Mm-hmm.
I. For her to know certain things, we're on the same wavelength, and there is truth, as ridiculous as it sounds, like 70s, we're on the same wavelength. It
Mm-hmm.
is. We're on the same frequency.
Most
And
of
that's
us
why
are.
you're getting there. You're
Mm-hmm.
definitely getting there. Sometimes you fall back and I'm like, no, 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 come, come. Ah. But but all in all, I know you're seeing a lot of things. Where'd it go now? Carolyn.
I hate that when you do that to me, though. That's okay. And it's just this. Some of the stuff is
Well,
just
it's
wow.
hard. It's hard for us.
It's hard for everybody to see.
Right. Let alone, right.
I've been seeing it since I'm little that it was coming
So
this way,
fickle.
and I've
Yep.
been called crazy ever since then. I'm still called crazy now. Nobody is believing me on what's happening, and that's okay. I know what's happening.
Right.
See it right in front of us.
Yes, you do.
Doesn't matter what kind of technology we have, obviously. They're showing you that they can take your technology away from you and give it to whoever they want to. That's what they're showing you. Well, they're trying to. And I think we're starting to fight back. I think most of the world's fighting back. I hope they are.
Oh, yes, I agree with that. You know what I wanted to ask you? Did you notice? Shoot, I can't get it up. I can't get it up. That's what she said. I don't know. Um, that Kamala plane, I don't know if you went over when Helen was on with us the other day. I put up a picture that Helen had of Kamala's plane. It just didn't look right. It looked so fake, and I don't know if it's probably Photoshopped, to be honest.
Mm.
I mean, she definitely didn't have that kind of crowd meeting her either.
Yeah,
But
and when you saw the reflection in the plane, it was Photoshop.
no, it was
Is
so
that the one you're
fake. The
talking
whole
about?
thing looked fake. It didn't
It
matter.
was when they were coming
But
down the steps, both of them.
no, no, no. This is totally different. It's
Mm.
it was different. It was just the plane. And then the last picture it had plane with a whole bunch of people, an
Yeah.
audience.
Oh yeah.
But
Mhm.
it doesn't matter. The plane looked fake, but my whole point was that whoever did that made the same blue, this cobalt that you said protected Maui.
Yeah.
It had it on that. I'm gonna find it. I think Helen is the one that sent it to me. I'll do that tomorrow. Because tomorrow we'll stay on. Tomorrow we'll probably, what do you think? 8 o'clock Eastern? 8 to 10? And we'll see if people will come on with us and we'll give you a head
Yeah.
start. Let everybody know in the morning.
Yeah. That sounds
I'm
good.
gonna smack that Darien tonight. I know. They're all in a lot of
Well, I think that we as Americans, us older ones, um, we were, I think we were a little lazy in our lives, and we didn't. We made it very cushy for our offspring, and the offspring
humor's
is
fucked
having
up.
a hard time understanding where we're coming from.
He is fucking hilarious. That's the funniest thing you
Mm.
said today.
I mean, they're being told other things. They're
They do.
seeing other things. They're seeing it a different way. They see things way different than we do. I
What you're
see it all the time.
seeing
I
in the
see it.
newspaper, people, or the media,
Mm,
or anything on,
I
they're
see it.
all exaggerated.
Hmm. Everything's always sensationalized.
I was in Brooklyn for
Everything.
like a good hour. Everything was
Mm.
regular. It was regular. People of all different skin colors just doing what they gotta fucking do to get through
But
the
you know
damn
what?
day.
Anymore, wherever I've gone, I've seen that in America.
I gotta
It's
put
other
pictures.
countries that are like that. I don't know why it's always been like that out of other countries, but it is. But when you come here, it's everybody all mixed together.
Yes, they asked me. It is everybody all mixed together. That's the whole point of the United States.
And it's the United States as all those people from everywhere around the world that made the world.
What was it? Did you say something about Julian Assange lately?
Yeah, he's supposed to plead guilty in a British law, in a British court. I think he's like supposed to spend like six months in the jail over there, and then he'll be released. Something like that. Yeah, 6 months.
Many conspiracists believe. Now, I've never don't remember getting any kind of proof or backup of this, but I do remember many believing that Assange is related to Trump.
Hmm.
Cousins, second cousins, maybe, something to that effect. Um,
Because Assange is out of Australia, isn't he?
so Trump is out of Germany. So what?
Trump was born here.
His family, I mean, whatever. I'm just saying it doesn't matter, does it?
I don't
And
know.
John has cousins and everybody, they're
You
in
have cousins
England,
over
they're
there
in
too.
Ireland. I got cousins in
I
Canada,
know. My
and
dad's got
Poland, and
found a cousin.
Ukrainian,
I, I know.
Ukraine. I mean, come on.
I know. My dad found a cousin in Ireland.
There you go. Well,
Yeah.
no, I mean, we have relatives that we talk
Mhm.
to in other countries. This isn't anything. This is a freaking, your family has
That's
been here
different.
for 400 years. My family has been here a generation
Yeah.
amongst us. Where do you think two of her brothers are still over there? Only one came here. She had three younger brothers and she brought the oldest one over. And he actually taught English, but in actually I bet he liked Trump too because it was his wife that used to host at Peter Luger's, which Trump loved in Brooklyn, and because he always went there from what I remember. And he taught Russian and Polish and Ukrainian English so that these people could become, guess what? Citizens, just like he did. Mom had to bring him over. He wasn't allowed to come. Mom got married to dad, even though she was from Canada at that point. Poor mom, by the time she was like 18, 19, she lived in, or no, 21, she lived in different country, three different countries. But they did it the right way. He taught people like they did it the right way. She was able to bring the older brother. He wanted to come and he wanted to teach other people how to come here the right way. I find that I'm just so proud of my family, actually. I hope maybe
Hey
he'll
man,
hear.
it's a journey.
What is that?
It's a journey that everybody goes through.
Right, right. I mean, my other side,
Life
my
is a
grandmother
journey.
came on through
Hmm.
Ellis Island, which is fantastic. But now we all know this is all satanic, so it's not as fantastic as we'd like to believe. The harbors, everything, it's all satanic. It's disturbing. All the landmarks. I'm just seeing more and more. I knew of them, a couple of them. Then I knew some from the flat earthers. They really told a very big, I mean, they just kept going and going about evil all over this, especially in the United States, because it's young, right? 400 years old, whatever. The Constitution's only a couple hundred years old. They were able to control it better, easier. This is going to be a short live. Nobody seems to, well, it's 10 o'clock. Let's see.
There's a couple of people in there. So
Yeah,
there's a couple of people watching. So
a couple of people watching.
it's
Well,
okay.
I mean,
It's Sunday night.
I'm never prepared, but
So I think Sunday night's a rough night. Must be just getting ready for
Monday.
Monday morning.
But this is great because you're
So,
off 3 days. You already had the grandkids today from last night. So you're all set.
yeah, I'm ready. I'm good.
Uh, if everybody asked, why didn't, Julian Assange come over here, Trump pardon him? It's not part of the plan, people. It's as simple as that.
And I don't think it's something that Trump can pardon. It's not American law.
It was
So it didn't happen in
It
America.
was to get him over here,
Mhm.
though. If they had gotten him over here,
Mhm.
which they thought it
Now,
would, I'm gonna come over and smack him.
I know.
How's the cooking going?
He's finished and he already made his and he walked away. That's why he was telling me, get up and make your food, Dad.
We could have gone live after you ate, you know.
I'm
Who cares?
good. No,
Dude,
no
aren't you
worries.
hungry? Dude, are you
I
me or something?
am
Not eating?
more thirsty than oh, I need something to drink.
Go get coffee.
I, you know what? I have not made any. I was drinking cool drinks, and I took a beautiful nap, because so I thought we'd be on for a while tonight. That's okay.
Well, no, tomorrow's the night I told
Yeah.
people.
All right.
Well, actually, I thought we'd do it in the day, at midday, but you got to pick up Serenity, so
Well, yeah, that she gets out at 2:15. So that's 4:15 your time.
I know. Wow, math, just so good at it. I'm messing. I'm sorry. I was thinking about the tips, you know,
Oh, she said something else too. We added something to that.
well, Kamala started saying it, right?
Yeah,
Tips not being taxed.
yeah. So now they're adding something. They added something else to that.
Um, well, I'm not sure what they added. I was trying to tell people that you tip a lot in New York, like everything. You tip, I don't know. That's how I was, my parents were, a lot of people. I mean, if you don't have the money, you don't do it, but you tip the doorman, you tip. And in New York, you guys know about yellow taxis, right?
Hmm.
But before Domino's, we always had pizza delivery. You know, you tip them, right? You tip any food order, but even before that, we had not before taxi, yellow cabs have been around for a while, but we also have car service, cabs. I'm gonna call car, I would say. And these guys, they charge you and then you tip them on top. It was just, and it is a New York City thing. Because when I went upstate New York, the guy was like surprised that I tipped him. The bartenders were surprised that I tipped. You tip in a bar, it's just like you're supposed to. I don't know. And most of the bartenders, bosses, and restaurant bosses picked up the whole 2 cents of tax per dollar that they're it's probably I can't even imagine it being more than a cent, but I'm saying 2 cents a dollar that they were taxed on. Now it might be more with inflation, 4 cents a dollar. I don't know. Well, yeah, I mean, it probably maybe it is. Maybe my ex-boss told me it was 5 cents to the dollar, which can add up, but usually people tip in cash, but I've never had a boss that didn't pay that 5 cents to the dollar. I don't know. I only knew of one restaurant in Brooklyn that did that it was a bar restaurant. They did it to their employees. They got a bad reputation from everybody else, but oh well.
Guess
People were
that's what they
surprised I
wanted.
tipped the DMV.
Hmm. We don't have any more yellow cab.
No, I know. But it's the thing, we would call car like every 10 blocks in New York, in New York City there's yellow cab, but in the rest of New York there's cabs, there's car
Right.
service. So you call 644-2222, be car service, and where you at, where you going, be there in 4 minutes.
Did you have to like sign up and be a member of something to do that?
No, no. Haven't you ever taken a car service from, say, the airport?
Absolutely not.
You always had the, okay. Yeah. Okay. I don't know. Um, see, it's a Brooklyn thing.
I've been
It's a New
driving
York
since
thing.
I'm a kid.
It doesn't matter. Sometimes you want to leave the car where it is. Get it? Like, especially when you live in a city, you know.
Actually, what I like to do, I like to take my car there and park it there. That way, when I come out of there, my car's already there, and I can just be taken to my car,
Well, that would
put
be
all my
the
stuff,
other
and
thing
drive
to
home.
do, Joe. John does that. John does that a lot, but sometimes his son, once in a while, his sons pick him up,
Yeah.
depending
Yeah, I've
which
done
day
that
he's coming.
too, where they come and pick you up. It's kind of a bummer that you have to wait those.
Well, no, they should be there before, right?
True
No,
that.
no, 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 Joe. Right
True
now,
that.
Joe, nowadays, you can tell where the plane is, that it's landing, that it landed, that they're at the
Yeah,
gate.
you
No,
can
everything
monitor
is
all that stuff.
online. People are.
Yeah.
So this is what I was talking about. The realtor. I'm not very happy with them because I want somebody that has a fucking tablet can show me the area. I don't know. My sister's looking at this dozen-page paperwork. Don't tell me that's thunder. Feels like another earthquake.
Hmm.
All right, what else? What else? What else? We're gonna bore people. Sorry, people, if we're boring you. What was that about Kamala? Is she gonna do the interviews and the one in Fox?
She's saying she's not because Trump. That's what I heard. Because they won't. Fox won't give her the questions in advance. I don't know if that's true.
Your cookie burger, Darian.
Who knows if that's true?
That sounds ridiculous. Just like people, that picture that Joe put up of the communist flag at the DNC, this isn't real. Please don't believe it's real. There are a lot of hints, like at there was one at the Christmas event. You said one of them earlier. There was another event. And there is, I mean, that always confused me because Republican is red. Communism is red, Republican is red.
Yeah. Well, yeah, and look at that. Look at Kamala Harris's VP. He's tied to the CCP. Those uh, um, those Chinese stations, police
No,
stations. He allows them to
really?
be. They come in there and they attack the Chinese. Um, the ones that attack the Chinese Communist Party. He allows those people to be kidnapped by them. You know what I'm talking about? Tell you.
Not exactly, but I understood it. Well, it's all a game.
Yeah.
These people were allowed to be the countries are allowed to be starved. They're allowed to be poisoned. They're allowed to be test rats injected with whatever.
Wow.
The shitholes. Like the last meme we put, I think I put it in with the 26,000 bombs that not only did Obama waste,
I
but
better make a soul sandwich.
what?
I better make my wife a sandwich though. That's all right. Go ahead, keep going.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? Go do it. You don't have to like stay here.
I'm gonna go with you.
No, no, don't take me with you. How long
It's just,
does it?
no, that way I can talk to you guys still.
I don't
Oh,
want to talk to you anymore.
whatever.
Oh, you know what? You can talk, actually
I can
tell
hear
us
you.
who was running in New Mexico. Are you taking us or no?
Uh-huh.
Who was running in New Mexico?
Mm. A lady by the name of Domenici, and she's the daughter of a well-known Republican senator named Pete Domenici, and they're already saying that she's part of the Communist Party, which she's not. If anybody is, they are. Remember, they're the ones that invited China over here to
Ah.
view our nuclear facilities out in Nevada, if you all remember that.
Well, that's what they're gonna do, start blaming us of the shit that they've done.
Mhm. Exactly.
We have already started doing that, so why not continue just to do that, right?
It's so easy for them to
Domenici.
keep going. Blame us for what they're doing.
Domenici.
Domenici, Pete Domenici. I don't know if he really did all that much for us. He did, but he didn't. He definitely was. We have the Sandia National Labs, Los Alamos Labs, so we have the labs here. So he fought for those. I give him that.
Yes. I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing. John Gittney put up a couple of, I love his memes, man. This one's pretty funny. I sincerely apologize if I have offended you with my posts. I honestly didn't think that you could read.
Right?
It's so true. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Anymore, everything's true.
Anybody want to come in? I know there's a couple people in the chat. Not saying much, but if you'd like to come in,
More than welcome.
I want to see some. Whoa, that was a bit bright. Oh, I really got to do my contacts. I keep forgetting. I'm looking up colors. Colors mean a lot of things. All right, colors
That they do.
are throughout history. Colors are part of the prism. Colors are chemistry. Colors help you in different ways. For example, you put yellow in the kitchen, it's supposed to help uh, keep you light and airy, that you don't want to have, you don't want to eat. You don't want to overeat. So it's a good place to put yellow, the color yellow. Keep it nice and bright and sunny. And I mean, it doesn't work on everybody. Red is a very sexual color. I know people, artists that painted their ceilings red, which I find to, I've had burgundy walls, but I love, it's my color kind of. But to put red on my ceiling, oh, that's just no. Um, it's supposed to enhance sex life. Then you have like greens and blues, greens in hospitals. They're supposed to be calming colors. So colors have a lot of meaning.
Mhm.
And it always struck me as odd that red, I know it's the color of blood, but why would it be a communist color and the Republican color? It I never really did figure that one out, and I'm
Because of
not
blood.
sure. Well, I just said that. It
Mhm.
does, mean blood, but why would
Hard, isn't it?
like the the I don't know. It is odd. I'm trying to find out where I can relate it to. Like the Confederate flag. See, I'm probably wrong about this, but I remember reading somewhere that the Confederate flag has something to do, it's red because of the blood of Christ.
Something like that. That's true.
But I don't know if that's true.
Or the blood that was spilled on the battlefield. Could have been that too.
Flags are so meaningful. But
Yeah.
also families have these, not flags usually, but crests. And all this matters, especially when you're trying to figure out the good and the bad. Red, the blood of angry men, black, the dark of ages past. Red, a world about to dawn. Black,
Hmm.
the night that ends at last. Hmm. Red, the color of desire. That's it. See, yeah, and red is a sexual color too. I mean, hearts are red, but that's really strange. Why? I mean, hearts are what makes the whole body work, but why we relate that to love? I don't know if anybody's ever had real pain, like where they cared for someone, but it's not really, I mean, your heart is under your, but it's usually the pit of your stomach that you're like, oh, like if you love someone and you see them in pain, it's that pit of your stomach. It's not really your heart.
Boy.
It's just very strange. I mean, they're very, I don't know. I'm always trying to look something up. I'm always trying to find connections that they hid from us. Even if they seem irrelevant, believe me, it's not. Because, like I said, colors have to do with crests, have to do, colors have to do with royalty. Look at their, that's another strange thing. Violets, they made a velvet, deep reds. That's why I like the deep reds so much. It's not quite red for royalty. It's supposed to be like a blood red, like a deep red. Wonder. That's more communistic. But why are blue the Democrats? Blue is a cool color. I don't know.
All
I
right.
don't like any of that stuff.
Why are
I
the Republicans red?
stop symbolizing anything. Donkeys, elephants, stop it. Stop it. We're people. We're not colors or elephants. We're people. People have favorite colors. You know, Republicans' favorite color can be blue. Just saying. Yeah, it's ridiculous. Stop it. This is what they do. That's exactly what they do. Make you think of all these alternative ideas. You know, like the mega hat has to be red. No, it doesn't. Making America great again really has nothing to do with being Republican. This is already a republic. It already is. It's
Exactly.
exaggerating everything. It's I couldn't believe it. My sister came home with tons of chocolate for freaking Halloween already. It's
What?
mid-August, it's not even late August quite yet. What? Oh my gosh.
It ain't time for that yet.
Apparently they think so.
Well,
They who make millions and billions and millions of dollars off the crap. For you getting fat. And
they do it.
is that it then? The only other thing I want I think you mentioned, because I didn't write it down, damn it. Part of my French. See, usually I'll type a word at least. Um, you mentioned something about them saying it's right-winged conspiracies, or something was right-wing extremist that was obviously what they do. You said it right like an hour ago.
Right now.
And he can't remember. Was it about immigration? Yes, you said it was because of us. They're saying it's because of us that we have an immigration problem.
Yes. They are. That is correct. What was that? I can't remember what that was. They were
They're
saying that
calling this
it's,
right wing
yeah, conspiracies. Oh yeah, the illegal immigration influx is right wing
extremism. Extremism.
extremism. Right,
That was
right,
it.
right wing extremism. It's our fault because we wanted all
Extremism is another ism. They made it up.
Mhm. They're saying we wanted them here.
The only
We're the
things that
ones that did.
are extreme in this world, they create. We are not extreme
Which is
anymore.
gonna fall
We
apart
want
on
just peace. You know, most of us, I'd say like, 80% of the world, 70%, I don't know. Especially with these motherfuckers gone. And
us.
believe me, they are gone. They are gone for good. Goodbye. Goodbye, Rothschild. Goodbye, bye. Goodbye, Cobalt.
Well,
We'll see you never again. Boo hoo hoo.
if you vote Democrat, you will not see peace. You will not see peace if
You're dead.
Democrats.
It doesn't matter. You see, this is what I keep saying. That's what I keep saying. Draw them backward. They're dead. They're gone. That's not Kamala. There's no more Biden. Alex Baldwin is gone. Like, who do you want?
That I know. That I can only hope and
I
dream
keep
about.
thinking of all these actors and actresses that died. I mean, there's so many that I haven't been mentioning recently, and it's like they're gone. People, where'd they go? Thank you, Q. That's all I gotta say. To everybody on Q, thank you, JFK Jr. He is there. I know he's alive. He just he can't come out. People are not ready to see Junior. Meet Carolyn. Love. Carolyn and John meeting Carolyn and John. That would be fantastic. I'd love that. Joe, it's so funny. It looks like you're trying to change a giant light bulb, and I'm keep thinking, how many Republicans does it take to change a giant light bulb? None, because they've never been in the dark. Well, I don't know.
This is
To
that
be
light
honest,
bulb
some
works
Republicans
forever.
are just as terrible as the Democrats.
Mhm.
And I don't even mean like the big, I think Republicans think really too much of who they are. Time to relax, time to chillax, time to just play good. Because if you think you're right, that's
You're not.
fine. But you don't have to shove it in other people's faces. Just be nice and teach. That's the best way. All right,
Yes.
Joe, you ready to go? Because I'm beat already. We didn't do a half-hour show or whatever. I know it's
Yeah.
been like an hour. And nobody really came on. Everybody came on. Nobody said
Somebody
hello.
wanted to come in and say hi.
That's all right. Because it wasn't tomorrow. I told people tomorrow.
Yeah.
At least
Well, we
two,
didn't
three
promote it.
people. Yeah, no, I should promote it like a week ahead of time.
Mhm.
Because I get different people saying it, and even Chris wanted to come in. Poor Kevy. I wish he was around when we were doing these more. He would have come in. He
Kevy
loved
was a
it.
brilliant mind.
Oh man, he knew his shit. He told
Brilliant
me
mind.
about a couple of things that I was unaware of. Ugh. All right, guys.
Y'all would have
We
liked
love
it.
you. Um, hope you learned something. I know I didn't.
You know, food for thought is what I would say more. Think about what
Say
we're talking
goodbye.
about and
Say
form
goodbye.
your own opinions.
Yeah, there you go. Can you say goodbye?
Bye, everybody. Have a nice evening. Thank you for sitting with us.